Some rando on a Discord server said this: "Hey, I am feel in love with you," and then after they told a mod, "Why did you complain me? Are you dumb enough? I don't want to marry you now. You dumb." What? Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome to r/JustNeckbeardThings part 62. Let's get started. This next one's titled Catfishing Level 999999, lol. What he is in social media, cute anime girl. What he really is in real life, a neckbeard. Yep, sounds about right, especially on Discord. Reddit do be like, "What's up?" and then, "I've been dating you in my head for 5 months. Happy anniversary, beautiful. But you said what's up 3 months ago. What?" Though the person who made the title is right. Like that they do be. For this next one, what a noble man this guy is. Even more noble than Noble Xenon. Just wants happiness for others. 'Cause women are callous and jealous. They truly don't want another to find happiness. I want everyone in the world to be as happy as me and find their other person. And that got 9 likes. This next one's titled, "Sure, buddy, sure." From r/True Off My Chest. Dating as a male nowadays is frustrating. It's almost sad. Every time I'm trying to get to know a woman, it feels like I'm in some kind of interview. You can tell they have thousands of options to choose from, and their standards are extremely unrealistic. Women nowadays can have dates every day of the week if they want to. They can choose who to F with, and in the meantime, I'm lucky if I have one date once a month. And according to people, I'm supposed to be a good-looking guy, lol. The dating market is really frustrating and unfair. It feels like women play on easy mode while we men have to play in the hardest mode, and I'm sick of it. Rant off. I mean, yeah, dating can be tough, but you can't exactly say women have it on easy mode. For this next one, but he weighed up all the variable exponents. The only thing is that I'm a vegetarian and I can't really eat at the keg. Frickin' blindsided. How the hell do I even date a vegetarian? I was not expecting this. Can't tell if you're joking or not. I can literally go almost anywhere, laughing emoji. I'm just gonna throw some honesty at you. I think you're genuinely so beautiful, and you seem really smart and forward-thinking. I'm literally sitting here brainstorming about the best way to impress you so we can date. Through all the variable exponents that I considered on what you may or may not like, I never considered a possibility that you are a vegetarian. I'm just taken back a bit, because I don't know what to do anymore and I'm stuck. Maybe stop treating this like a math problem, cause it's not. It's like your brain is malfunctioning because it found an exception to your problem. This next one is a comment on a post where OP described how he'd called only 5 out of 6 bridesmaids beautiful at a wedding, severely hurting one of them. I believe the real culprit is the bridesmaid who is incapable of realizing a joke had been told. OP did not mention any names, thus proving it was merely a joke meant to keep the mood light and joyous. This bridesmaid obviously experiences an extreme case of low self-esteem, combined with a lifestyle that does not behoove her appearance. Okay, armchair psychologist. Had this female even exhibited an iota of confidence, she would have realized it was a joke not meant for her. I shun females who display this unseemly attribute, as they are rarely a good time. A low self-esteem is detrimental to many females and their activities in life. This is something these people choose not to deal with, and perpetually perceive themselves as a victim. And you conclude all of that from one post. And Dude in D-Town replies, shouldn't he be celebrating her low self-esteem given that it's the only chance any quote female will even fleetingly consider him? Oh, those goddamn females. This next one was from a meme page on Snap. I really hope this is satire. Listen. Your tits are nice, but all they do is turn me on. I want something to fulfill that void in my heart, and think what can fill that hole is laughing at memes like the ones you post. I have nothing against getting turned on, and I love to pleasure both myself and others, but where does that leave me? Sad? Alone? But laughing to something that a whole community laughs about and comments about makes me feel not so alone. This next one's titled, Dear Boy, lol. Ah, thinking past the sale, are we, dear boy? LMAO, I've seen the type of nonsense you post. Don't worry, I see who. That's very noisome, but I expected little else of you, dear boy. This next one's titled, Women Are Bad at Chess and Computers. Probably, but you never know. I've met some gals that are whizzes behind a computer. And the reply from the big brain: when you look at the top chess players in the world, you don't find a woman until you reach 83. And if that is because the scoring is only within women and not co-ed, then I'm guessing 83 would move to a much higher number for the first women against all the men. It's like this: the fastest baseball pitcher recorded by Guinness Book of World Records for women, 69 miles per hour. Nice. Over 105 miles per hour for men, Chapman. Well, that seems like more of a gap percentage-wise, but you get the picture. And the reply: just because a woman can't physically throw as fast as a guy can says nothing about their intellect, you frickin' incel. By the way, if you're really enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and a little notification bell, but only if you really want to though. For this next one, remember this Alpha Chad and his Alpha American clothing? Well, Ultimate Alpha Chad Aubrey Huff was banned from Twitter for bad COVID info. Apparently he was going on and on about how Twitter's been taken over by beta cucks and liberal Karens, and how Twitter just hates the truth on Instagram, saying he's wearing the suspension as a badge of honor. It's not every day that you see a baseball player turn into a neckbeard. For this next one, might have to bleach my eyes after this one, but you have to be my girlfriend, snickers nefariously, thinks to self. Man, if this works, I'll get this cute girl to be my girlfriend and I'll ride the cool roller coasters. Come on, luck be a lady tonight. Crosses fingers and gulps. So, adjusts collar and looks firmly. What do you say to my proposal? Waits patiently. Holy frickin' crap, dude! You don't send your inner thoughts through DMs, this is not a role play. For this next one, the cultured gentleman. Oh, this onion won't make me cry. Meanwhile, the onion says, anime isn't an accurate representation of Asian culture. And the neckbeard cries and screams. You mean if I go to Japan they won't be anime girls? I'm shocked. This next one is just asking for a friend, the old excuse. Women of Reddit. What would make you fall in love with and date a 400-pound obese piece of crap gamer who's never had a job and hasn't showered in a year? When someone like that tips their fedora at me and calls me m'lady, it makes me wish I was Japanese and want to go to the nearest kitchen and make him a sandwich. This next one shows a picture of donuts asking, will you be my girlfriend? I tried this on a female before. She took the bottom middle donut that says girl and handed the box back to me, leaving me with 5 donuts that read, will you be my friend? Tips fedora in shame. Friend zoned again by another succubus. This story makes me laugh and cry. Oh, those goddamn females. Always wanting to put the nice guy in the friend zone. This next one is a cross post from r/incel tier, so you know it's gonna be a good one. Buddy, forget about good graces, I'm not even sure if you aren't on some kind of a list after this one. Personally, I don't like boba because of its taste and texture, and because it sticks to my teeth. You look so pretty. Are you ovulating? I'm sorry, I know that's extremely personal, but I can tell, and I can't help it. You look ravishing, and you're radiating extra light. I'm actually a bit flushed and astonished, with a shocked face emoji. And the video creator actually liked that for some reason. Lol, you win for most random question I've ever been asked. And then the neckbeard/incel replies, lol, as long as I've put a smile on your face, I'm okay with that, and so long as I haven't offended you to not be in your good graces. Now please, let me leave you with a piece from Yeats that always reminds me of you, and that I've been dying to share with you. Wine comes in at the mouth. Love comes in at the eye. That's all we shall know for now before we grow old and die. I lift the glass to my mouth. I look at you and I sigh. William Butler Yeats. Why would you ask, are you ovulating in a frickin' YouTube comment section? What? For this next one, after joining an Xbox Live Friends server. Hello and welcome to my server. Thanks. No problem. Is the girl in the picture you or someone you know? Me? Is this going somewhere? Because I'm not here to flirt. I see. My question was asked so that I may weed out the fakes. You see, many males join this server pretending to be female for freebies and social gain. May I ask you a few questions so I know you're real? I don't care. Is that a yes? I don't care. What items does a female typically carry in her purse? I don't care. As a female, what made you get into gaming? Bonus question, name 3 brands of makeup. I don't care. You really need to take this seriously, sir. What happens if I fail the test? We will know you are male and will be asked to remove the female profile and announce you are male to the server. Why do people have to prove their gender for a random Discord server? What? Wait, so every time a girl joins this group, you hound her with questions about makeup and handbags? Are you serious you're trolling me? You must be a troll. No, these questions are asked because males typically don't know these things. Men don't use makeup or carry a handbag. It's time to go outside, dude. You're embarrassing yourself. Yeah, you're gonna drive away all the women from the server. Why? Because you feel the need to welcome them with an interrogation. Hotness beats wokeness. Marxism-loving US women's soccer team just got their asses kicked by smoking Swedish blondes. Final score, 3-0. Don't shoot the messenger. Haha, we beat that purple-haired dude. How is that any relevant to the game? You always gotta bring up politics and everything, huh? And speaking of Sweden, fellas, is it gay to speak Swedish? Spoken Swedish and its feminicity. What? How can a language be feminine? It's a common notion here in Finland that spoken Swedish sounds like synthetic feminine language. Hence comes the common belief that Swedes aren't all that straight, if you know what I mean. Even Norwegian sounds a lot more masculine and natural. Finnish is spoken so that the words are formed in a different part of the mouth, so that it sounds like a legit language of hard-working men. It's almost funny how natural the Swedish sounds in the mouths of our own gay minority. Any thoughts about this? And how could the pronunciation of Swedes be improved to make them appear more straight? First languages have genders, now they have sexualities. What? Edit. Is it just a coincidence that the global gay culture adopted Swedish pronunciation as the official correct way of speaking among the community? Whatever this argument was supposed to be, it makes negative sense. Guys, we found a wild one, a neckbeard on the loose. You frickin' misfit teenager, you seem to be craving special punishment from your superior, so let me enlighten you. Don't call your superior names before doing it, be sure to buy a mirror. I believe you can afford it despite your poor ass. What's wrong with wanting to know a fictional character's ass from a certain timeline? Who cares if a pathetic junkie makes any stupid assumptions? And you see how many upvotes they get, unlike your clown-ass re-reply? As a teenager, you're too uneducated and lifeless. Since you stalked my profile anyway, at least restrain your uneducated self for making ignorant assumptions. Let me state the reason anyway, since your understanding level is far too low. I wanted to know the age because it helps to add extra details in wiki pages. Also, many people are curious to know about this. Was it hard to guess? You're not special. Stop being pretentious. You're merely hormonal and immature. I ain't sick. You're just not bright. You're unintelligent as a teenager. You can't function properly. And the OP has blessed us with updates. So he sent the posted message using chat, but I never replied because who the hell cares, lol, and he, 4 hours later, sends me a message, to be honest not sure how the difference between chat and message works, saying, check your inbox, imbecile, you need to learn, LMAO. Okay, senpai, update 2. So I started trolling this dude and holy frick, it's hilarious. He commented on this post, should be easy to find his comment, and this kid is wild stupid. Hold on, I wanna see this dude's comment. Oh, I think I found it. LMAO, this subreddit is cringe as F. Folks here can't understand simple logic. At least try to understand my statements before downvoting. LMAO, the irony. Yeah, it sounds like you were discrediting their entire argument because they're a teenager. And the OP replies, it's not the sub that's cringe, it's you, bud. Just accept it. There's a reason why you're being downvoted. And finally, update 3, he's rage commenting on nearly everyone's comments using a backup account. Dude is beyond pathetic, guys. I genuinely feel sad for him. Please don't mess with him, and I don't think his psyche can handle it. Oh man, that was quite a ride. We go to a cross post from r/creepy asterisks for this next one. Not mine, but lord. I'm not interested, sorry. Looks at you firmly. I'll give you one more chance. I know you're tired of normal men, right? Bites lip. I can take you places you never thought possible. Just take my hand. Slowly outstretches palm. Lol, holy shit, dude. You need to stop messaging me before I puke. Stares in confusion. But, okay. Slowly starts to walk away. K, looks back sadly, suddenly angry. You know what? I'm a nice guy. I'm tired of saying it. Turns around with the force of 1,000 suns. One day, I'm gonna find a beautiful wife and spoil her with all of my money and wealth. You will still be sucking Chad's D, wishing you never rejected me, because you are a dumb bee. Have a nice life. Smirks and walks away, giving you the bird. Oh, and don't mess with me again or you'll be sorry. Leaves. Is this real life? Unfortunately, I think it is, though this guy's mind is clearly not in real life. And for this last one, we may have found the scariest neckbeard of all time. This neckbeard is fantasizing about being scary and terrifying to people passing by, lol. The ultimate alpha. The ultimate Chad. You should inevitably become intimidating. I am shaved, headed, and ripped. I wasn't always this way. I too was once a bee. The more ripped and muscular and bald I become, the more scared people have become of me. It's like their power levels are ascending the more hair they lose. Palatophobians beware! They ought to be scared. I am a daughter-plowing machine from the future. Men see it. Women feel it. When you operate from a state of extreme accountability, you don't need to overtly judge others for them to feel the pressure. Your very existence is enough for other people to realize how lazy they are, and how little they really do to reach their goals. Pathetic goals, pathetic bees. Regardless, the coochie farm is overgrown and is overdue a thorough plowing. That is where we come in. But how can a mere fallible mortal dare to communicate with a literal god such as myself? They are too scared that they will slip and fall right in front of me. Would I catch them? They can't rely on it. It would be too humiliating if I didn't. That is why we must dull down our cringy overcooked alpha silverback persona when we are around such incompetence. Like a crocodile, we wait for the right moment to strike. Our intensity must disproportionately match how intimidated they are. Obviously, you would never go so far as to break frame. How could you? You operate from a level so far beyond them that it would be nothing more than a waste of energy. And screw breaking frame for a creature whose most honed skill is decorating their own face. Absolutely, completely, and utterly pathetic. Your intensity must always be at least a few steps above them, but not too far. To my close friends, I scold them mercilessly for eating shit. Same goes for my mother. Screw her for voluntarily ending her life sooner. I won't let her do it, and guess frickin' what? She is grateful that she's not fat anymore. But you can't just roll up to some new peer group of normies and start bee-slapping them for eating McDonald's. You need to wait at least a few days. You need to wait until you finally reach the status of not only alpha male, as those are weak, but sigma males. Only the ultimate in masculinity. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons. I don't know why I'm still doing that voice. I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Bacon Cat, Cole Pollock, Henry F. Mickelson, Catalin Cormendi, Seth Southwell, Spoonie the Rogue, That Ducking Bug, The Lonely Galoomba Benjamins. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.